Have you been told that you have chondromalacia of the patella and you're looking for the best treatments on how to fix it? Well, this is the video for you. And don't forget to tune in every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to our YouTube live session where we dive deep into any questions you guys have. We're gonna be going over 3 different techniques that you can do to decrease that tension and that irritation you're getting on the underside of your kneecap. And we're gonna go over different massage techniques for your knee. We're gonna go over different scraping techniques, and then one of the best stretches that you can do to get that pain to calm down. So let's dig into it. A great way to take pressure off the underside of that kneecap and get your knee moving back to normal is through scraping different muscles throughout your quadricep. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do that with these fancy little tools. You can also use a butter knife, by the way. One thing that I want you guys to understand is that tightness on the outside of your leg is gonna cause more issues with that kneecap aligning properly in your joint. So you really wanna loosen up this tissue out here and get it moving better so that it's not always pulling that kneecap out to the side. So a great way to do that is scraping. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna apply some of this bad boy on there so you don't rip off all your skin. If you're hairy like me, you definitely wanna put a lot of it on there, else it's gonna be pretty gnarly. And what I'm gonna do, I'm using a fancy tool. You can find these on Amazon. I can provide a link below, but ultimately you can use a butter knife as well. What you wanna do is you're not just going on the side of your knee where all your pain is, you're actually going up through the part of your quadricep and a little bit of your IT band. And so I'm gonna use this tool, I'm gonna come down and rotate it about 45 degrees, and then I'm gonna come up towards my thigh, and I'm actually just gonna go nice and fast. I'm gonna apply a medium grade pressure, and I'm gonna do that for about 3 to 5 minutes. Now what I'm looking for is a nice change in skin color. We call it petechiae in the medical world, but ultimately what we're trying to do is get more circulation into that tissue so then it will calm down and allow better alignment of that kneecap. So once again, I'm gonna do this for about 3 to 5 minutes, and I'm not trying to rip off any skin. I'm just trying to draw more blood flow into that area. And I can even go a little bit over that knee joint itself. And you're going nice long strokes, and the faster you go, the more you're gonna numb the nerve receptors in that area in a good way, and it'll start to go a little bit numb, and that's what we're looking for, and you will see much better movement of that kneecap after you do this. Another way to get better movement through that kneecap so you don't get as much irritation underneath it is through massaging different parts of your knee, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do that next. So once again, you want to do everything that you can to loosen up the tissue that surrounds this knee joint so that it can move better and that you're not getting all this pressure and tension on the underside of your kneecap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some cocoa butter or any lotion that you got. I'm going to use the knuckles of my hand, and this doesn't feel that great, okay? We're looking for like a 4 or 5 out of 10 in terms of pain. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my knuckles, and I'm going to dig deep into that tissue, and I'm gonna go nice and slow, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm just gonna go now more into the medial part, or the top part of my quad, and I'm gonna go on the outside. I'm gonna feel where the greatest amount of discomfort and tension is, and then I'm gonna focus my time there. You can take 3 to 5 minutes, you can take 8 to 10 minutes to loosen this puppy up. It totally depends on what your presentation is and how much discomfort you have. We're trying to draw more blood flow into this area so that muscle relax and take pressure off that kneecap. Don't worry so much about focusing around the knee joint itself because you don't have a lot of muscular tissue in that area. We're just trying to get that quadricep to calm down. Another way to take pressure off the underside of your kneecap is stretching out your quads. So I'm gonna show you the best way to do that here. Go ahead and put a pillow down on the ground to give your knee some extra support, particularly if you have a hard surface that you're working on. Now you want something to hold on to like a table or a chair so you don't lose your balance, but your bad knee is down and this leg is forward, so it's like you're doing a lunge. Now what we're gonna do is we're trying to stretch out the front part of this thigh to take pressure off the underside of your kneecap. You shouldn't feel any discomfort underneath your kneecap, any sharp pain like that. If you do, stop doing this. But what we're trying to do is stretch out that front part of that quad. So you're gonna get in a lunge position, and you should already feel a nice pull here. We're gonna turn it into a muscle energy technique. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull that heel towards your bottom, and you're gonna hold it there for a couple seconds, and then you relax. And you're gonna feel this muscle give way a little bit, and you're gonna lunge further into it. You're gonna push those hips forward and bring your shoulders back. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push my foot down into the floor as if I'm trying to push that floor away. I'm gonna hold it for a couple seconds, and then I relax. And as I relax, I'm gonna feel like my hips can drop even further. Once again, I'm pushing my hips forward, bringing my shoulders back, and then I just go back to how I did it in the beginning. Now I'm pulling my heel towards my bottom, and then I relax, and I'll keep going until I feel like I'm hitting a wall and I can't get any more of a stretch. So you hold each one of these for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then you switch it to the other direction. So once again, you start off having a pillow down, pull your heel towards your bottom, and then go ahead and relax, move further into that stretch. Now push your foot down into the floor. Go ahead and relax and try to go further and further into that lunge, and you shouldn't feel anything else besides a nice big pull through here. Do that a total of 5 different times and you will notice a big relief in the tension that you have on the underside of your kneecap. If you guys have been struggling with knee pain for more than a month, it's time that you stop doing these exercises on YouTube and you take it to the next level and start doing our online knee rehab course. I've personally designed this entire course to teach you how to treat it yourself with different manual techniques, how to stretch out your knee, your hip, and just your entire lower extremity, and how to strengthen not only your knee but also your hip, all to get that knee pain away and get you back to normal so you can prevent any unnecessary procedures like surgery or injections from happening. It covers everything that you need to know, and I would highly suggest you look into that. And don't forget to post your questions or comments in the section below. I personally respond to every single question that comes this way, and I will continue to do so as long as time provides. Lastly, don't forget to tune in to our YouTube live session every Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.